So Nick Smith leaves the hill after giving up 3 walks and a 3-run homer and collecting no outs. And on the hill for the Scotties, number 10, Tanner Dungan. Tanner's a 6 foot, 380 pound left-handed freshman out of Omaha, Nebraska. He's got an ERA of 6.23. He's got an 0-1 record on the season. This is his 5th appearance on the hill this year. He's worked in 8 2/3 inning of work, 6 earned runs on 11 hits, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts, and he's given up 2 home runs on the season. And again, he's a 6 foot, 380 pounder. Ball out in front. They're going to throw down to first base for the out. And they do. The throw almost pulled Nowak off the base pass at first base. That's going to bring up Blake Tomasino. Tomasino is a 6 foot, 280 pound sophomore out of Greeley, Colorado, batting .313 on the year. Tomasino batting .313 on the year, 48 at bats, 13 runs on 15 hits, 3 doubles, 4 homers, and 15 runs batted in. He's got a runner at second base with 1 down. Ground ball to the shortstop. Across the diamond for the out. The runner will go to third on the play. And that'll bring up number 6, Josh Norland, the shortstop. Norland's a 5'10" and a 68 pounds freshman out of Wichita. Batting .385 in number 7 spot. Breaking ball from Tanner Dungan down in the low way for ball 1. Norland 52 at bats, 23 runs on 20 hits. 5 doubles, a triple, 15 runs batted in this year. He's walked 25 times, struck out 14 times. And Tanner Dungan on the hill in relief of Nick Smith, who did not last 5 batters. Strike called to the home plate umpire. Nick Smith gave up 3 walks and a 3-run homer. Tanner Dungan came in and got a strikeout. That's his 9th of the season. And we got time called at the plate. And Dungan throws to the plate, fastball outside corner. The count now goes 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, and a runner on third for the Panthers as they lead the Scotties 3-0 here in the top of the first. Ground ball, shortstop. Across the diamond for the out. That'll retire the side. Panthers leave 1 on the base pad. They get 3 on the board. We go to the bottom of 1. It's Neosho County 3, Highland 0. You're watching the Scotty Sports Network. Lady Scotty softball playing this afternoon down in Hutchinson. Currently they're in a 0-0 tie in the bottom of the second. Hutchinson softball ranked number 8 in the nation. Highland ranked number 11th in the latest Division II poll to come out. And again, I've not been able to get any live stats out of the Highland dugout nor out of the Neosho dugout at this time. So as soon as I get some stuff from there, I'll let you folks know what it is. Live stats are not up for some reason. Tanner Dungan delivers a pitch on the inside corner. Cooper Minnick now at the plate, the first baseman, leading us off here in the top of 2. Minnick, 5'10", 185-pound freshman out of Leon, Kansas, batting .387 at number 8 spot. 31 at-bats, 12 runs on 12 hits, 2 doubles, 7 runs batted in. A walk and 2 strikeouts on the year. That pitch misses outside. Dungan delivers. Strike on the 8th, down the heart of the plate. Even the count out at 2-2. Chad Thomas, the second baseman, in the on-deck circle. Pitch upstairs. 3-2 down. Nick Schmidt went the first 4 batters. He walked 3 of the 4. Fly ball, center field. Catch will be made. There's 1 down. That'll bring up Chad Thomas, a 5'8", 162-pound sophomore out of Overland Park, Kansas, batting .340 in the number 9 hole. Derek Miller out in center for the Scotties as Tanner Dungan hits his 4th batter of the year. That'll bring up the top of the lineup for the Panthers. And Darian Abram. Abram led the ball game off with a walk in the first, came around to score Neosho's first run on the board. And a runner on first with 1 down here in the top of the second inning. Panthers leading the Scotties 3-0. Dungan, breaking ball out front, taken for a strike. Screwed itself out of the glove of Andrew Penny. Runner had to hold though. Panthers again under 30th year head coach Steve Murray down at Chanute are in the number 1 spot in the Jayhawk East. They were tied with Johnson County, but Cavaliers split with Cali yesterday, winning the first game 10-8, losing the second game 6-7 in 10 innings. Panthers are also good on the stolen base at 25 out of 27 this year. And Chad Thomas at first base is 4 for 4 in stolen bags. Dungan checks the runner at first. Now they call time. Dungan took a little too much, and Darren Abrams didn't want to wait any longer. No balls, 2 strikes to count on Darian Abram. Sophomore out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, batting .343 in the leadoff spot. There's a foul at the plate. Again, your infield ran for Highland. James Park at third. Rycraft at short. Brady Miller at second. And Wyatt Nowak at first. Throw to first base. The runner's back. Highland outfield is Cody Houston in right. Derek Miller in center. And Wyatt Miller in left. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Misses outside. Dungan thought he had it. Abram with his 14th walk of the season to lead the ball game off back in the top of the first. Here comes the 1-2 from Dungan. Fastball foul back and out of play. Still checking for the live stats. Neither team have got their live stats working out of the dugouts at the moment. I'll keep checking with them. Pitch high and upstairs. Count evens out at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on first for Neosho County here in the top of 2. Swinging and miss, off-speed pitch. And the second strikeout of the ball game for Tanner Dungan. That's Tanner's 10th strikeout of the year. That'll bring up Briley Ware, who walked back in the first inning. Came around and scored a second run on the board for the Panthers. Pitch misses. Oh, catches the corner. Says home plate umpire. Ware again, the number 1 batter in the NJCAA Division I at .551 on the season. Lead the team in at bats with 78. Leads them with runs with 45. Leads them in hits with 43. Leads the Panthers in triples or doubles with 13, triples with 3, homers with 8, and RBIs with 43. And his walk back in the first inning was his 8th walk of the season. Little play and pitch and catch back and forth between the pitcher and first base. Trying to keep Chad Thomas close. Thomas again, 4 for 4 in stolen bases on the season. That pitch misses outside. The count goes to 1-1. 2 down. Tanner Dungan in relief. The freshman out of Omaha with an ERA of 6.23. He replaced Nick Schmidt, who just pitched the first of 4 batters. Walking 3, giving up a 3-run homer. Count now goes to 2-1. Again, bright sunny skies, partly cloudy. The temperature in the low 40s, feels like it's 37. The wind out of the north at 15, blowing out to dead center. And it's only going to get colder. Pitch missing. Oh, got him in the inside corner. Nice looking pitch on the inside. And the count now evens out at 2-2. And here's where you want to get a ground ball or a strikeout. You don't want the runner to take off at 3-2. Dungan finally comes to agreement with Andrew Penny behind the plate. Here's the pitch. There goes the runner outside to throw down to second base. Not in time. The count now full. So the Panthers, as Chad Thomas now 5 for 5 in stolen bases, puts himself in scoring position with a 3-2 pitch to Briley Ware, the Panther third baseman. Check of the runner at second. Here comes the payoff pitch. Time called at the plate by Ware. Payoff pitch from Tanner Dungan. Low it away, ball 4. And that is the 4th walk given up by the Scotty pitching staff so far today. That's going to bring up Evan Bourne, batting number 3 spot, the right fielder. Bourne with a 3-run homer over the right center field wall last time at the plate. Sophomore out of Overland Park, batting 384 in the number 3 spot. The home run he got with the first inning was his 6th of the year. Fastball misses outside. 1-0. Chad Thomas at second base was hit by a pitch after 1 out was made. Stole second for his 5th stolen base of the season. Briley Ware at first base reached on a 3-2 walk. That one misses outside. 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Here comes the pitch from Dungan. That one drops down low. 3-0. So Dungan not pitching around Bourne, but being very careful to him. There's a 3-0 pitch. Ball 4, walked him on 4 straight. Walk number 5 in the contest, number 2 off of Dungan. That's going to bring up Ryan Tolliver, the catcher. Tolliver walked back in the first inning, 3rd walk given up in the contest by Nick Schmidt. Sovereign at Independence, Missouri, batting .519, which is number 2 in the nation. Swing and a miss on that pitch. He's down the count 0-1. Panthers with runners at first and second with 2 down here in the top of 2 and a 3-0 lead. Fastball popped up right hand side. Second base calls for it. He'll reach up and make the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brady Miller made the catch, puts down the Panthers. They leave 2 on the board. They do not score. Due up for the Panthers, the top of 3 will be Aaron Dees, Blake Tomasino, and Josh Norland. The 5, 6, and 7 batters in their lineup. Facing Tanner Dungan. Tanner Dungan came in the top of the 1st after Nick Schmidt gave up 3 walks and a 3-run jack. He's got 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, and hit batsman to his credit. Lady Scotty softball is leading Hutchinson 1-0 in the top of the 5th. Hutchinson ranked number 8 in the nation. Lady Scotty ranked number 11 in the latest NJCAA poll that came out this past week. That game being played down in Hutchinson, Kansas at Fun Valley. So Aaron Dees, the DH, will lead us off. He went down swinging last time at the plate. First strikeout victim of Tanner Dungan. Takes that pitch for a strike. Dees, again, a freshman out of New Strawn, Kansas, batting .324. Ball gets away, comes back to the backstop, bounces back up to home plate. Fastball fouled at the plate. Count goes to 1-1. Back at 1-2. That ball gets away. The count evens out at 2-2. Panthers again came in with a fifth best batting average as a team in the NJCAA with 389. Best on base, or number 3 in the on base percentage at 504. Strikeout number 3 in the contest for Tanner Dungan. That's going to bring up Blake Tomasino. Tomasino grounded out to the shortstop back in the first inning. Sophomore out of Greeley, Colorado, batting .313, the number 6 spot. He quickly has a 1-ball and 1-strike count coming from Tanner Dungan. Swing and a miss. That one gets back to the screen. Count 1-2. Dungan on the hill now with 11 strikeouts on the season. He's given up 5 walks on the year. Reached out and slapped that one to right. That ball was out of the strike zone, but he reached out and tagged it. Good job of hitting. Protecting the plate by Tomasino. And that is just the second hit of the ball game for the Panthers. That's going to bring up Josh Norland, the shortstop. Norland, the freshman out of Wichita, batting .385 in the number 7 hole. Grounded out to the shortstop to end the first. Check on the runner at first. Fastball for a strike, says home plate umpire. No action in either bullpen, and I can tell at this moment. Tomasino is 2 for 3 in stolen bases at first base. Pitch, breaking ball, misses outside. Neosho got 3 in the top of the first. Highland came back, got 3 in the bottom of the second. We're tied at 3-all here in the top of 3. With 1 down and 1 on for the Panthers. Ball misses inside. Two and 1 to count to Josh Norland. Norland with 23 runs on 20 hits, 5 doubles, a triple, and 15 runs batted in this year. He's walked 25 times, struck out 14. Here comes the 3-1 pitch from Tanner Dungan. And he hit him. That pitch got away from Dungan. That's the second hit batsman of the contest for the Panthers. That's the 5th batter to be plunked this year by Tanner. Here comes Rick Everly out of the dugout. So far, Cooper Minnick will come up to the plate next. Minnick, freshman out of Leon, Kansas, batting .387. The first baseman here in game number 3 of this 4-game series. Coach Everly done with his conversation with Tanner Dungan. Runners at first and second, 1 down, top of the 3rd. And a 3-3 tie here in game number 1, a 7-inning affair. 9-inning. Game number 4 coming up 20 minutes after this one. Dungan checks the runner at second. Now comes to the plate. Swinging a miss, pulled a string on a little bit of off speed. As Minnick was way out in front. Minnick's got 12 runs on 12 hits, 2 doubles, 7 RBIs on the year. A walk and 2 Ks. Flied out to center to lead off the second. Last time at the plate. Foul that pitch back to the screen. And Tanner ahead on the count, 0-2. Tomasino at second is 2 for 3 in stolen bags. Norland at first is 4 for 4. Stats coming into this afternoon's contest. That pitch way outside. Count goes to 1 and 2. So 1 ball, 2 strike count to the number 8 batter in the Panther lineup, Cooper Minnick. Fly ball, dead center field. Going up to the base of the hill, catch is made. Throw comes back into the infield. The runner at second will advance to third. There's now 2 down. That'll bring up the number 9th batter in the Panther lineup, number 10, Chad Thomas, the second baseman. Thomas was hit by a pitch back in the second inning. Was left on the base path. That was the second time this season he'd been hit by a pitch. Sophomore out of Overland Park, Kansas, batting .340 at number 9 hole. Panthers now with runners at the corners and 2 down in the top of 3. Fly ball, right center. Right fielder will curl under it. Make the easy catch for the out. And that'll retire the side. Panthers leave 2 on the base paths on the final out. Lady Scotties continue to lead Hutchinson 1-0 in the top of the 6th. In game number 1 of their Region 6 and JL Conference doubleheader. They're from Fun Valley down Hutchinson, Kansas. Again, Hutch ranked number 8 in Division 2. Lady Scotties ranked number 11. Top of the lineup for Neosho County here in the top of 4. In Darian Abram, sophomore out of Tulsa. Been to the plate twice so far in the contest, a walk and a strikeout swinging. Take the first pitch from Tanner Dungan for a strike. Dungan again in relief of Nick Schmidt, who went just the first 4 batters. Popped up with a foul. He's going to reach out of play. Panthers again 8-2 in conference. 19-2 on the year. They're in first place to Jayhawk East. Scotties 2-8 in conference play, 6-16. We're in 10th place in the Jayhawk Conference Eastern Division. Scotties 4-6 at home this year. Swing and a miss. They'll have to throw down to first base to get him, and they do. Fourth strikeout of the contest for Tanner Dungan. That'll bring up Briley Ware. Ware 0 for the contest officially. He's got 2 walks, 1 in the first and 1 in the second. Breaking ball ripped hard out over the top of the third baseman. That'll go out to the left. He'll hold up at first base with a hard hit single. And I have the 3rd hit of the ball game for the Panthers. That'll bring up Evan Bourne, batting in number 3 spot, the right fielder. He's got a 3-run homer and a walk in 2 trips. Bourne, a sophomore out of Overland Park, batting .384. Curveball comes in there for a strike. Briley Ware at first base, 1 for 1 in stolen bags on the year coming into today's action, according to the latest stats off of JL Conference and NJCA websites. Fastball misses outside. 1-1. Dungan shakes off the first couple of signs. Now comes to agreement with Penny behind the plate. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Right below the belt for a strike to count 1-2. Check of the runner at first. Here's the pitch to the plate. Fastball down low. 2-2. Again, a beautiful afternoon, but it's deceptively cold. Fastball misses down low and away, says home plate umpire. Count goes 2-2. Make that 3-2. 43 degrees, feels like 37. The wind out of the north at 12, blowing out to dead center. And it's supposed to get down to 30 tonight. Here's the 3-2 pitch. There goes the runner. Check swing. They got him at the plate. Cannot get him at second. Ball goes out into shallow center. And he'll hold up there. Strikeout number 5 for Tanner Dungan now in the contest. There's 2 down. And that'll bring up Ryan Tolliver, the catcher. Tolliver, number 2 in the nation, batting average of .519. Got a walk and a fly out to the second baseman. Back in the second. Fastball stayed upstairs. 1 ball, no strike. Briley Ware at second base. After the 1-out single to left. Dungan finally comes in agreement with his catcher and checks the run over his shoulder. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball, strike. One pitch. Breaking ball down low. Nice block by Penny to keep the ball out in front of him, keep the runner at second. Tolliver, the catcher, batting in the cleanup spot. Sophomore out of Independence, Missouri. 6-footer, 195 pounds. Here comes the 2-1 from Tanner Dungan. Fastball upstairs, 3-1. Hitter's pitch coming now. Aaron Dees in the on-deck circle. Should Tolliver extend the inning? Fastball down the heart of the plate. He blew it past him. Nice pitch by Tanner Dungan. Tanner now with 13 strikeouts on the year. He came in with 8 into the contest. He's got 5 on the board. Needs one right here. 3-2 pitch. Foul ball back and out of play. Fly ball, right center field, up on the hill, going back to the wall, and that baby is out of here. No, the catch is made. What a play out in right. As going back as far as he could was Cody Houston, reached up and robbed. Ryan Tolliver is his 6th homer of the year. one hit, a 3-run homer in the top of the first. Tanner struck out 5 so far in the contest. He's hit 2 and walked 2, giving up 3 hits to my count. Lady Scotty softball leads Hutchinson now 2-0 in the top of the 7th, with runners on second and third with 2 down. Hutchinson ranked number 8th in the nation. Highland ranked number 11th in the latest NJCA Division II poll. Ground ball goes foul over the first base dugout. Jim Johnson, I believe you may be correct, young man. I apologize for that. I'll have to double check if they've changed things around on me here during the innings. 0-2 to count to the leadoff batter, Aaron Dees. Fly ball out to the left. That's going to drop in. Dees will round first base, but hold up there. Fourth hit of the ball game for the Panthers. And Blake Tomasino at the plate. Tomasino 1 for 2. Grounded out to short and single to right. Tomasino, a sophomore out of Greeley, Colorado, batting .313. Lollipop curve came in at the letter for a strike. Aaron Dees at first base, 2 for 2 and stolen bags on the air. He's now 1 for 3 in the ball game. He struck out twice after getting that hit. Bunted the ball foul. Count goes to 0-2 on Tomasino. Strike 3 got him looking. Strikeout number 6 for Tanner Dungan. And that'll bring up Josh Norland. Norland 0 for 1. Grounded out to short to end the first and was hit by a pitch back in the third. Dungan fastball, strike on the outside corner, says the home plate umpire. Count evens out at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on, top of the 5th inning in a 3-3 tie. Panthers got all 3 of those in the first. Highland got all 3 of theirs in the bottom of the second. Throw back to first base. Dees back in with a head first slide. Norland, a freshman out of Wichita, batting .385 in the number 7 hole. Ball down in the dirt. Nice stop by Andrew Penny behind the plate. Goes the runner, ball foul back and out of play. Two and 2 the count now to the batter. in the top of the fifth and a 3-3 tie with 1 out and 1 on for the Neosho County Community College Panthers out of Chanute, Kansas. There's a breaking ball. Strike 3. Strikeout number 7 for Tanner Dungan. And that'll bring up Cooper Minnick, the catcher. Minnick is 0 for 2. He led off the second with a fly out to center and flied out to center in the third. Freshman out of Leon, Kansas, batting .387. And I believe that Tolliver and Minnick switched positions when we had the pitching change. Dungan checks the runner at first. Time's called at the plate. Dungan doing a fine job since coming in relief of Nick Smith back in the first inning. He struck out 7. Hit 2, walked 2 to my count. Has not walked a batter since the second inning. And I've given up 2 hits. They got 3 hits. Big lollipop breaking ball come in there. Count now goes to 1 and 2. One and 2 to Cooper Minnick. Fastball, foul back and out of play. The left-hander that was warm up in the bullpen for Neosho is now taking a seat. Still nobody warming up in the Highland bullpen. Ground ball, it's going to be foul. As James Park corrals it in the third base coach's box. Lady Scotties take a 2-0 victory over Hutchinson down at Fun Valley in game number 1 of their doubleheader today. That pitch missed down low. Count evens out 2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner on first for the Neosho County Panthers. Here in the top of the 5th. In game number 1, today's scheduled doubleheader from the community ballpark in Highland, Kansas. Russ Palmer bringing you action over the Sky Sports Network. Strike 3, got him with the letters. Tanner Dungan now with 8 strikeouts in the ball game. He came into the contest with 8 on the season. We go to bottom of 5. We're tied at 3-all.